Hi everyone, I am doing a double box opening of some Digimon cards. It is the World Convergence Digimon card game BT-21, and I have two boxes, and I just want to say I ordered them from Double Infinity Gaming from Royal Palm Beach, Florida. I ordered them online. They had them available as part of the pre-order, and they shipped them to me, so they are arriving to me on the day that they are releasing. Well, no, I take it back. The release date in stores for these was April 25th, and today is April 28th, so they shipped to me, I think, on the 23rd or so, maybe, but I didn't get them until today. So I'm opening them up. I'm just gonna score along the bottom to take the plastic off, and then I will do the package opening so you guys can see what cards I get. The reason that I went through this particular the BT-21 is just because there were some cards that they were showing were going to be released in this set that I really liked. Some of the rare ones or whatever, so I'm hoping I get those. It's always fun to see, you know, special cards come up, so hopefully we'll see some good ones here. So I'm just going to go ahead and open if I can. And there are 12, it says 12 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, so I'm hoping it doesn't take me forever to open up, well, 24 and 24, 48 packs of cards. That's a lot, huh? So there they are. You can see in each box, it does come with these specialty ones. Illustration celebration pack, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of what it looks like. And then this is the, what the standard cards look like in there. So let's go ahead and open up one of these. I tend to be somebody who snips along the bottom, so I know it's going to take a little bit longer instead of ripping, which is what some people do, but I prefer to do the snip along the bottom because I have dreams of someday turning all of my packaging materials from, oops, here we go, so you guys can see these. Are they upside down? I can't tell, it's hard to tell. Well, they're facing me, so they might be facing backwards from you, but here is Gallantmon. Nice shiny card. That's pretty cool. And then Macemon. I really like Angelomon. She's one of my favorites because I like the whole Gatomon line, Tailmon line, but I haven't quite gotten into Macemon yet. I know that's, oh, you know what, just to look at this, so here's, these are a little bit different. So this says illustration celebration pack, and there was two in there, those two, and then this one says limited card game, or limited card pack, and there's 7 in here, so that's a little bit different. So let me just go ahead and you see it says not for sale there, so these presumably are not gonna come up like, I don't know. Well, they say not for sale, but they're included in the packaging. All right, so who do we got here? I'm trying to make sure I get this in here for you guys. Valkyremon. Vikemon. Oh, that one's cool. I like that one. I can't read it upside down. Regulacusmon. Raislamon. I like this one because she kind of looks like a cat girl. That's kind of cute. Dark Dramon. Of course, these are all kind of foily looking. Ghoulmon. Oh, and Patamon. I love this card. It's so cute. And there's little Salamon. Oh, it's adorable. And I don't know if that little baby Angemon is supposed to be like an alternate line for Angemon, but it's so cute too. those are cute cards. I am definitely of the cute variety. That's like what I like, is the cute things. So, oop, I'm going to cut it at the bottom. That's my preferred way to do that. I'm sorry, this is probably going to be a really long video, so I'm hoping it will go fairly quickly. I'm just trying to make sure I get it in there. So I can't even read these because I'm showing them upside down for me. That one's cute though. I like that one. So usually in each pack we see these standard cards, and then at the back there's usually 1 or 2 specialty cards. This is a cute card. I like that. Magnamon. So obviously, you know, seeing the specialty cards is kind of what's the most exciting. I'm trying to decide if I should put my wrappers in the box or the cards in the box, because always the cards get stacked too high, and then I can't keep control of them because they'll fall over. So I think I'm just going to put them in the packaging. Alright, so Yokomon, that's a cute card. I like the pink. The pinks are adorable. Hopefully you guys can just see the images okay and read these for yourself, because I'm not going to read every single one. Except for maybe the ones that I like, or the ones that catch my eye, or probably the specialty ones. I don't... Digimon? I don't know. This one's cute. What is this? Lamiamon. That's adorable. Whaley. It's cute. Alright, I'm going to try to keep going as fast as possible. If you're going to watch the whole unboxing, I appreciate it. If you don't, and you just want to fast forward between each flip of the cards, for the specialty ones, I don't blame you. I always liked Growlmon. He is such a cute Digimon. Shoutmon DX. Medusamon. That's a cute card. I'm not really familiar with Medusamon either. That must be a newer Digimon. I don't know. Alright, continuing on. Let's see. Oh, here, if you guys can see that. This is the card that I'm opening. That's what the envelope looks like. Mushroommon, that's cute. Yes, I comment on all the cute cards. That one's funny too. He's like burping or something. Maybe that's one of his attacks. I can't remember. Timemon. Oh, that's cute. Nice card of Davis. Alright, continuing on. Probably should have just done this live so that people can react, but I don't really do live videos very often. I'm not very good at setting them up. Now we're starting to already see some duplicates, and I've only opened a few packages, but that's okay. It's bound to happen, right? Gachmon. That's a new one on me. Oh, that one's pretty. Gaiamon. Don't we all just love the shiny cards? Very nice. So far, it seems like the only ones that I really saw the like those couple ace cards was that package, like that had the 7 in it. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll see any. This is a cute card because I like the little ones coming out the top. Just making sure I'm in like the right viewing for you guys. Ooh, Waggaroo, man, that's a good one. Oh, there's another one. Another Digidestined character. Although he wasn't called that, right? Because those were the ones that they were not the tamers, the ones that like, what was that season called? Frontier. All right. So, oh my gosh, my dogs are over there scratching to get in. I don't want them coming in and being nosy while I'm doing this. There's a cute one, a Digimon. That's adorable. There's another Garurumon, or not another, but just in that line. I don't know that character. So it seems like we're getting one Digimon and one human character with the foil cards at the end, which not horrible, but give me the Digis. I don't really care about the human characters that much. But then again, I don't really play the game, so I don't know how valuable or useful those cards are. Oh my gosh. Calendamon, what is going on? They're really reaching with some Digimon. See, now that's cute. A little drawing of Digimon. That's why I always thought Guilmon was so special, because his partner, that's a cute card too. I like that image of heavy black outlines for characters. I think it's just cute. Calendamon, that's I feel that's kind of low. Griffmon, that's a cool looking card. Oh, see, now this one didn't have a human person, or a human card. Shotmon and Griffinmon. Interesting. Oh, I'm cutting on the wrong side, see? I'm not paying attention. Guess it doesn't really super matter, but I got dreams. I don't want to be wasteful with the packaging. I feel like it should be reused somehow. Look how cute those two are. Isn't that adorable? Digimon, that's cool. Oh, there we see Griffinmon again. Oh, here's an ace card, Puppetmon. He's not really my favorite character, but still a cool looking card, I guess. I don't know if the ace ones are like the most, or the more rare, but like I know there's the alternate art cards, which I have not really been lucky to come across like any, I don't think. But you can find them accessible, I guess, through resellers who buy like tons of cards and then resell for higher, but whatever, that's just the way it works, right? Rare cards get called for higher value. Lydramon, is that what he's called? I thought that was Raydramon. That's weird. Examon. I don't know. There's so many characters. I just don't keep up with the characters anymore, so I haven't really been you know, there's so many characters that come out in like the manga or the things that don't really get released in the US, so I don't really keep up with all the characters. I don't know. This Caledemon is just, it's just so silly. Like, what could his attack be? Throwing pieces of paper at somebody? Digimon. I think we already saw that. Regulusmon. I think we saw this too. Some of these, like, Dragon Digimon are getting to the point where it's almost hard to recognize it as a dragon, or it's hard to see it as like a Digimon character, because some of them make me think of like, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or not quite Pokemon, because I feel like Pokemon still keeps all of their little pocket monsters like with faces. I mean, Caledemon, come on, that doesn't even have eyeballs. Definitely seeing quite a few duplicates now, and haven't really come across any that I really love. But you know what? I have to pause this because my dogs are driving me crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, dogs are inside now. Hopefully they won't put their noses up and sniff around these cards, but they might. That's a nice one of Agumon. Aldemon. See, I'm confused. Is that what that character is called? I don't know. Alright. Well, my dog is like just off screen this way, and he's like panting, so I'm sorry if you're hearing him like breathe heavy. It's kind of warm today, and I just let them inside. Kiwimon is cute with the little flowers and the little fruits. I wonder if those are kiwis. Are they? I don't know. That's a nice one with Flamedramon, I think. See, now we got this one again. I don't know if we saw this one before. I am definitely hoping for some rarer cards, but I am generally just not that lucky. And which is why I haven't really purchased cards in a little while, because I'm just telling myself, well, if I'm willing to spend a bunch of money on 2 boxes and get a bunch of cards that I don't necessarily want, I should just save that money and pay higher prices for the cards that I do want, the individual cards. Because none of these really so far are like super interesting. This one's nice. I mean, I do like them. I like all the cards, but like I'm hoping for specific characters, and I just don't seem to come across those. But then I see people reselling those rare or special cards for like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and it's just like, I know that's how it works, but I don't understand how a little piece of cardboard can command so much. But that's the market, right? And the sad thing is with this card series, which has been going on now for probably, that's a cool looking card, what, 2-3 years now? I was dedicated at first and put all my cards that I wanted to keep into binders because that's what I do. I'm more of a collector. I don't really play the game. But I kind of stopped because I had to put all my Digimon stuff away. I didn't really have a spot to display it. Gossipmon. And so I haven't really been putting my cards away. They're kind of just stacked up, waiting to be put away, and the, you know, the ones that I want to keep versus the ones that I don't. So I have to get around to doing that. And I have to get around to letting go of all of my extras, which I don't even know how to do that anymore. Because my own local card game shop kind of stopped doing Digimon stuff. They still get the cards in, but you can't even pre-order. You can just go on the day that they're being dropped, stand in line and hope you get one. And literally they get like 3 or 4 boxes. So before they were at least accepting pre-orders. With this set, I called and asked. They wouldn't even accept pre-orders, which I was really disappointed about, which is why I had to order from a place in Florida instead of a place that's, you know, 2 blocks from my house. But they also used to host, you know, like they host game nights because it's a game store, not just for card games, for board games and other, you know, like games that have like the little plastic people pieces. I don't know. But anyway, they actually hosted Digimon like events, like official events where you could win special cards and all that. They don't do that anymore either. And I never could go because it was always on the time that I worked, which was really disappointing. It's cool. I like that one. Did we see this one already? I don't know. Anyway, and then the only other place where I can really offload cards in person is at my local anime con, but I opted not to go this year because I have too much going on, and I'm kind of getting away from anime and manga a little bit. I mean, I still love it. I just, that's a cool looking one. I just don't want to drop a bunch of money for a bunch of stuff that's just going to sit around. I know there's more things to do than just stuff. Just buy stuff, but I do love shopping. I love finding the rare and hard to find things that aren't in the US. Typically, they're only out in Asian countries, especially Japan, which is where so much of the stuff that I love comes from. But I just haven't really had a whole lot of desire to go to hugely crowded places and spend a lot of money on stuff that I don't really need. I miss it. I miss the atmosphere. I miss being around people that love this kind of stuff as much as I do. But maybe someday I'll be able to get back into, oh, I like this one. You know, I'm liking the, oh my gosh, it's a little pink finned cat thing. Is that a mermaid? What is that? That's a cute one. I'm setting that one aside because I actually really like it. Anyway, rambling about conventions. But, of course, at my local anime con, which is Anime Central near Chicago, Illinois, they're actually in a town called Rosemont. They have a huge convention center there. I haven't really missed an Anime Central in like the last 15, 20 years. But I have missed a couple, and obviously they were shut down for COVID for like 2 or 3 years. But I do enjoy going, but not so much anymore. I miss it though. I wish I could go. We've seen that one before. Did we see this one before? Shoutmon X7 Superior Mode. I don't know. What are all your thoughts? Anybody who watches this, do you go to anime cons for card stuff? Is collecting cards at anime conventions easy? Hard? Is it easy to swap like duplicates with, because I know at the last time I went there was quite a few card dealers, I guess, there, but not all of them had like these type of cards. They were other cards. Is this the next evolution? Oh, we saw this one, the Miyamon. I feel like that's, do these two, does she evolve into her? Just because I think of it because the coloring looks similar. I don't know. It's kind of cute though. Alright, this is the last pack from this first box, and honestly, there really wasn't, I don't think, a whole lot of like super duper, I don't know, rare cards, and we are definitely getting duplicates. I don't know. I don't know if it's like, does anybody feel it's worth it to buy these boxes anymore at almost $100 or exactly $100 a pop? Unless you are lucky enough to pull a super rare card and resell it to recoup your money. You know, how are you gonna unload all these duplicates? I don't know. Wait 20 years and see. So here's all of the ones stacked back in the box here. I'm just gonna close that up for now, and then we'll get into the second one here. I think, if I can open it. There we go. So I feel like the rarer cards are just in these two here, and then you have all these other ones, you know, the standard packaging ones. Of course, you are going to come across the ace cards or whatever. Let me set my box over here. But I don't know. These seem to be the more interesting cards. So I don't know. Let's see what's in these ones. Should I save these for last? I don't know. Oh, that one's cool. War Greymon and Emperor Greymon. Let me just move those aside so you guys can see these. I do like the War Greymon card. And probably mostly just because I am so familiar with the character from all the anime and stuff. So shiny. Yeah, I feel like if I'm not getting any super duper rare cards in these pack pulls, then I'm probably just going to go back to, are these the same exact cards that were in the other one of the 7? I feel like maybe. I don't know. Oh, yay, Angel Woman, I'm so excited. I was totally going to buy this card online. She's so pretty. This was the card I was thinking about buying if I didn't get it in these packs, but I love her. She's so beautiful. Okay, yay. That makes me a little happy, but did I have to drop $200 on it to get that? I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it or not. I'm just setting these here so you guys have something to look at besides my hands cutting open stuff. But I can't remember what the asking price for that card was on eBay, but I put it on my watch list and they gave me a discount like after a day, and I'm sure it's much cheaper than $200 or whatever it was that I spent on these two boxes. Is it possible I can recoup some of my money on some of these cards? I don't know. I feel like not likely, but what do I know? I am really happy that I got that Angel Woman card though. But definitely I need to start just, every time I do this, I tell myself, okay, if I don't get any rares or anything special, then I will just start going back to buying individual cards, because I'm not going to save most of these. I really am not. I don't play the game, and so that one's pretty. Did we see that one before? Oh, it has like a little like gold drawing on it. Zephagomon. You guys see the little like character drawing there? That's cute. Have we seen this one already? Did I not see that gold drawing on there? I don't know. That's pretty. I like it. I will, of course, go back through all of these, even the standard ones, and pick out the ones I like and put them in my binders to look at and appreciate. I definitely kind of have fun, like, organizing them by numerical order so that if I find somebody looking for one or two of a card for the actual game, I can pull them out for them. But I haven't really even been doing that, so it's just a mess. I am definitely not an organized collector. I wish that I was. I want to be. I have a very strong desire to be organized. But life can get in the way of that sometimes. Who's up there on there? It's hard to see what the characters are. There's at least 1, 2, like 3, 4 Digimon in there. Maybe 5 in the background. I don't know. There's that one again that I like so much. I guess I wish that instead of going to like anime conventions, I should just go to like trading card events. But the thing is, I feel like here in the USA, you're gonna get, yeah, you'll get Pokemon, and you may be lucky to get some Digimon or whatever, but and other anime and manga related cards. But like you're gonna get a lot of cards at a card event here in the US that are sports and all that stuff, and like, do I want to pay to get into a thing that I'm mostly looking for niche cards? Because sadly to say, Digimon is still, or probably always will be, a niche type collecting thing, even though there's definitely a huge love for it here in the USA as far as like at events to sell or collect cards like this. You'd be lucky to find 1 or 2 dealers, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe if there was an event, like, not a convention, but like a one-day trading card event specifically for cards from that, or games that originated in Japan or Asia, whatever. Maybe it would be more valuable, more worth my while, because then at least I would find other cards that I liked besides just, there's another Puppetmon Ace. I would find other cards besides just Digimon that I like. I do like other, like, basically I do collectible cards for the art. I appreciate looking at them. I practice drawing them every once in a very, very great while. Anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you guys don't mind listening to me ramble while I open all these card decks, and I hope that this video is making it easy to see them. And I'm sorry I'm not saying every single card, but obviously we're getting a very lot of duplicates at this point. Really the most interesting things are these specialty cards at the end, which even these are becoming mostly duplicates. But it's okay. Like I said, I will just take the time to enjoy picking out the ones that I like and setting aside and then organizing the other ones to hopefully help other people complete their sets that they need for the game or that they want just to collect or whatever. Once upon a time, my husband was into football cards, and I thought that we could kind of connect that way, because I did get him some cards that he liked, and then he had them all and didn't know what to do with them, and didn't want like a binder or anything, so I bought one of those giant like cardboard box card organizers and put all the cards in there. I organized them as best I could across series, and that box must weigh like 20 pounds. It's so heavy. And I don't think he ever looked at them ever again. So I don't really think he's into cards like me. Although I'm not, like I said, I'm not that into cards either. I should just buy the ones that I like. I know this. I tell myself this every single time that I buy these cards. Anyway, this is just me rambling as I open cards. And thank you for sticking with me once again, because we're almost hitting the 40-minute mark here now. I really wish that I would get some more cards. You know what? I'll tell you, the one card that I was really hoping to come across was some of the, oh my gosh, I can't even think of the character's name. Beelzemon. That's who I wanted. I wanted some Beelzemon cards. But now I'm wondering if they weren't even in, if there weren't any even in here, in this series. I don't know. Why can't they show some of the other human characters from Tamers? I don't get it. That one looks cool. So shiny. So I feel like you're getting one foil card and then one, I don't know, prismatic card, I guess. Alright, last stack, which means approximately 12 more packs here. We'll see what we get. And please, if you do watch this and there is a card that you're like, I need that and I need all 17 copies that you got, just let me know. Just comment. I'm on Facebook under Berry Wings. I'm in a couple of Digimon groups. I don't really sell anything because I feel like nothing I have is super desirable. But I am more than happy to help people get their card sets that they want, especially when I will have so many duplicates. I guess I need to get organized and start selling too, or start seeking out these card game events, or maybe reach back out to my local game store and be like, look, can you start hosting Digimon events again? Or at least allow people to play Digimon. They have like a Pokemon night, they have a Yu-Gi-Oh night, they even have, I'm pretty sure they have a Disney Lorcana night, which I am not even gonna try to go for those cards. Nope. I collected some Disney cards when I was a child. My dad got me into it because he was a card collector, and he thought I would like them, and I did. But they are pretty much stored in my garage. I don't even take them out to look at them anymore. I don't want to be caught up in collecting those hard to find Disney princesses. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not getting lucky here. The only thing that I saw, like, so far I think that has been, like, a more rare card, but probably not that rare because I got 2 of them, is that Puppetmon Ace. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to list it on eBay. But there are probably so many people selling cards on eBay. You have to offer it at the rock bottom price, otherwise you're absolutely not going to get a sale. I've always liked Cherrymon. I think he's a cute Digimon. Even though he was... that's a different card. I don't think we've seen that one yet, have we? I mean, it's not like foil or anything, but it looks cool. Maybe we have, and I just don't remember. Does it drive people crazy that I cut these packages open instead of just ripping them? I don't know. What I want to do is get a button maker and use the foil to make like those buttons, because it's a cute picture. It's shiny, it's pretty, and it's Digimon. I don't feel there's enough Digimon cards out in the world. Look at that. So 2 people this time. 2 kids. Why does David's card look so much more shiny? Oh, because, I don't know. Maybe my light just isn't catching. There's like a prismatic one over his and not over this Haru character, which is pretty much the standard, I guess. Nope, there I was going to cut from the wrong side. If I do more box openings like this for Digimon cards, which seems really unlikely, although I will get sucked in again, I know I will. Maybe I'll try to do a live so that people can comment and share their thoughts. Although I don't have a very good camera setup, I'm actually just using my phone, and so I guess I could like have my Chromebook set up so I can see commentary flowing in if I turn on my live and watch my live myself while I'm doing the card openings, but I wouldn't be able to necessarily type back, but I could at least respond. But I think that's how most live do. The people just speak back to the written comments that come in, or typed comments, I suppose. So have we seen this card as, well, it's foily, but not really prismatic. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's differences. Oh, hang on just a second.